people before me just showed you their talents. One of the characteristics we need to succeed. There are many things we need to succeed, so I'll pick out 4 major ones: faith, will, wisdom, and talent. Of these 4 things, talent is special, and it is different from anything else. Faith means 2 kinds of faith. Faith not only in the Almighty Lord, but faith in ourselves. When we want to succeed, we need to give our life to the Lord and trust in Him. The Bible says that God will always help those who ask Him for help, and that He will support those who are righteous. Those who are evil, on the other hand, will not be helped and will not be able to do as well as if God was with them. This is what is most important to succeed: faith in God. We need to believe in what the Bible says, and it will happen, so that we can do what we can do and achieve our goals. If we believe that God will help us if we need His help, then He will. If we do not believe that, then He will not help us. And one of the differences between winners and losers is that losers are missing something essential in their lives: faith in God. But we also need this other kind of faith: faith in ourselves. Sometimes it may be hard, but we need to think positive and believe in our ability to succeed. It may seem that nothing is working out right. We may feel lonely, or may feel as if the Lord is not with us, even though He is. When there seems to be a giant mountain in our path that seems impossible to be climbed, we need to say to ourselves, "I can do it." And this faith in ourselves and in God will move the mountain, and everything will work out. So faith is truly the most important thing we need to succeed. We know what will is. When we need to succeed, we really have to want it. In soccer and any other sports, we learn that not always the team that can do most, but the team that wants it most wins. It is the same in any other part of life. Will is really important to success, because the one who wants to win will be the winner. Third, we have wisdom. Wisdom in this case does not mean to know what we learn in school, but more important, what we do not learn in school. True wisdom is simply being smart in a different way, making the right choices, no matter how many people around us make the wrong ones. A couple of days ago, I noticed a poster in one of my classrooms that said, "Courage is doing right when everyone else is doing wrong." And I noticed that doing so is not only courage, but it is wisdom. Courage is wisdom. Choosing right is wisdom. And most important, seeing the consequences of our own actions is wisdom. To succeed, it is important that we can see what effect taking a certain step will have on our lives. If we know the consequences and can take these into account, we can make the right choices and we can be wise. If we block out the consequences our actions will have, we are stupid. In our society, underage drinking and drunkenness is very often a phenomenon. Going to high school, especially boys, will be confronted with alcohol and tobacco in various forms, and eventually even with harder drugs, or as athletes, with steroids. Many young people get drunk almost every weekend, and some are even addicted to some form of alcohol, tobacco, or other drug. In such a society, young people often have to decide whether to drink or not. Looking at the decision right now, it is easy. We can see the consequences that drinking may have. But in the field, the decision is often a lot harder. And this is where wisdom comes into play. Only a truly wise person can see under difficult circumstances the consequences of drinking and take them into account. We can see that wisdom is important to succeed, because being stupid can destroy a lot. Who is wise can succeed. Also, we need talent. We need to be naturally able to do certain things. This is where talent is different from anything else. Everybody has talent for something. Somebody might not be faithful, wise, or willing, but everybody is blessed with some talent. Somebody might be good at sports, someone else in drama, arts, or dance. The problem with talent is not its existence, but if it is found and used. So often, people do not search for their talents, get discouraged from doing so, or do not use it. So often, to be successful, we need to do two things with our talent. Find it and use it. We need to look at ourselves and see our talents, and we need to use them. To find our talents, we need to listen and have a conversation with God, and need to be able to see ourselves in the right light. If we cannot hit a baseball, no matter how much we practice, and if we hold a bat or tennis racket, we have to see that maybe we are not meant to be a batter. And God did not make us to be a batter. He certainly made us to be something else in which we can succeed in as well. So we just need to go on searching for our talent. And the best way to use our talents is to serve God. We can do what He wants us to do by doing what we are good at and using what He has given us. God did not give anybody the talent to dance so he would sit at home and play video games. This is not God's plan, so let us not do it. People of our youth group just told us about God and His greatness through their singing, dancing, or music. And is this not a wonderful use for our talent, to serve God by telling others about Him? People may have the ability to sing and become famous through singing, but they do not sing for or about God. And in the end they fail, because they did not use what they have to serve the one who gave it to them. They had talent, but did not use it right. And that is sad. We need well-used talent. But in the end, all of these characteristics are somehow interdependent in a successful life. Someone needs to find his talent and have the will to use it, the faith to use it also in hard times, and the wisdom to use it right. We need the wisdom to use our talent, to find it, and also to see that something is not our talent. We need the will to use our talent, for example, to practice. And then we need the faith to believe that if we do not seem to move forward using our talents, we can ask God so that He will take care of it. And we need the faith to believe in ourselves. If we have all of these characteristics, we can be successful. And having learned all of this, having learned about faith, will, wisdom, and talent, having found talent and using it with faith, will, and wisdom, we can look ahead. We can look ahead to a bright future, no matter where we are. Because if we incorporate these principles in our lives, we will be able to achieve our goals and be successful. And we will be able to achieve peace with the Lord and with ourselves. And that is the greatest success there is for us.